So my background after college with a CS degree, I helped start a software development tool company. And while I really enjoyed it, there came a time where it was just time to do something different. So my wife and I wanted to go somewhere nice and warm, and the travel agent gave us brochures for 3 different resorts. I looked at the brochures and I thought, wow, that looks beautiful. What was the difference? Well, they all looked a little different, but I was gonna have a fantastic time at all of these places. And my wife said, just be sure it's a nice place. Well, how am I gonna be sure it's a nice place? In 1999, and the internet was there. But if you type in the name of that resort, what you found was 1,000 sites, all that looked exactly the same. It was brochureware, different travel agencies showing you the exact same picture that was in the brochure. Oh, what a waste of time going to the internet. My wife's idea on the flight home to say, hey, maybe you should start a company that would help make that travel research easier. I'm like, not a bad idea. A year later, when I eventually left my other job, I'm like, well, that was still the best idea that I had heard, and away we went. I love having a technology background running the company, so I've had to learn a heck of a lot about sales and marketing and other stuff that is involved in running a company. And I knew a lot about software development techniques and QA techniques, because that was what I did for a living. It's a really big site, and there are 2 people in our QA department. The core TripAdvisor, hundreds of engineers to 2 QA, and people say, how do you do that? And the answer is, hey, look, engineers are responsible for the code that they design, the code that they write, the code that they debug, the code that they test, and what they ship. And that's the way we do it. We release software at least every week, if not more frequently. And that comes from my software engineering background of, it's possible, I know how to do it. You guys know how to do it, you're smarter than I am, so you figure out the most efficient way of keep doing that as we scale. And we have scaled and it's worked, and hey, I might have set the direction, but the team did all the work actually figuring out how to be agile. And when you're a 10-person startup, sure, you can release software every week or every day, not a problem. You release it when you got something to release. When you're working with a couple of 100 engineers, you have to be more careful, but I just refuse to let anything slow down to anything slower than once a week. Once we landed our first paying client with the CPC, cost per click business, and the client wasn't budget constrained, they were traffic constrained. So really, I don't even need more clients necessarily, more paying clients, I just need more traffic. Well, that was the big flip of the how are we going to make money as a business. So we did add some more clients, and then we went full steam at, okay, how do I go from 1,000 visitors a day to 10,000 to 100,000? And that was where we've spent a ton of effort. And that's building a better product, covering more languages, more geographies, and getting really good at traffic acquisition. I'm advocating something that it's fun. People love talking about travel. They share their experiences. They might love the site, they might gripe about this or that, but they can appreciate they want to have a good trip. And it's not, hey, you helped me save $100 finding an airfare. We might do that, but actually help you make a great memory of your vacation. And that's really kind of nice. The set is small if there's not an inherent viral nature to the product, and TripAdvisor isn't in that, right? There isn't the viral nature. So we had to try to tap into the appreciation, the love of the product by business owners and by travelers to express themselves with something about TripAdvisor, writing a review on TripAdvisor, hanging the plaque that says you're a top 10 property in whatever city on the wall. That's an endorsement you're proud of, and that's something you want to share. And that's our attempt at the viral nature. TripAdvisor as a business is, hey, it's a great product and service. I'm happy that people use it. I think we've improved the travel industry. I think of that as, hey, it's a business success, which has in turn fueled the philanthropy of myself and numerous other execs at TripAdvisor. There's a TripAdvisor Foundation that has tens of millions of dollars in it that is available for employees to raise their hand and say, I'm working at this charity and they deserve a grant and I'm applying to the TripAdvisor Foundation for it. And we grant out millions of dollars to help those less fortunate than ourselves. And the legacy I would like to leave is to be able to point to, from TripAdvisor, the businesses that have been helped by the connections we've made and the lives that have been improved from those businesses, and on the personal side from the philanthropy that the TripAdvisor success story has enabled me to do.